In this video, I'm going to be modeling for you two of our division strategies, equal groups and arrays. So first, let's all get on the same page about what division is. Division is when you start with a total number of objects and you separate them into equal groups. So you'll notice it's the inverse of multiplication. Multiplication is I'm joining equal groups, and division is just the opposite. I can take those groups right back apart. So I'm going to model two different strategies and two very different word problems, and you'll see the difference in a moment. So here I'm going to start with this one. Lisa had 15 flowers. She put them equally in 3 vases. How many flowers are in each vase? So what I like to kind of start with, well, first of all, here's my equation. 15 is my total. That's my dividend. And then my divisor here is telling me I need to divide by 3. The 3 means 3 groups. I'm taking 15 and I'm dividing it into 3 groups. So here, what I'm going to do is I like to just think about it like this. I got a big pile of 15 flowers, and I'm now going to divide it into 3 equal groups. And the way that I like to make sure that each group is going to get the same amount is I like to just pass out flowers one at a time. So, and I'm going to stop when I get to 15 because I don't have more than 15 flowers. So I'm going to start with 1 flower, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I've passed out all my flowers, and I like to make sure that I really divide it. In 3rd grade, we're always going to have equal groups. We're not going to have any leftovers or remainders like they'll have in 4th grade. So if you have something left over or if you have unequal groups, you need to go back and check. So let me check here. I have 5 in this group, 5 in this group, and 5 in this group. So my quotient is 5, and that 5 means 5 in each group. I took my 15 flowers and divided it into 3 groups of 5. Now let me show you that same strategy with an array. So the array, since I know I'm putting it into 3 groups, 3 vases, I can say this is vase 1, vase 2, and vase 3. And now I'm just going to pass out 1 flower to each vase, stopping when I get to 15, my dividend, my total number of flowers. So here's 1 flower, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So here, checking again, I have 5 in vase 1, 5 in vase 2, and 5 in vase 3. So I know that I've been successful because I have 3 equal groups. 15 flowers divided into 3 groups of 5. Now, I want to move over to this story. You're going to see it's the same equation, so that means I'm going to get the same quotient here. But the story is very different. So let's look here. Lisa had 15 flowers. She put them into vases with 3 in each vase. How many vases did she fill? So for this story, this dividend is again 15 flowers, but the 3 is not 3 vases. It's 3 in each vase. So this divisor here is actually telling me how many are going to be in each group. This divisor told me how many groups. This one is telling me how many in each group. So I need to think a little bit differently. This is where you really have to show your visual to match. So 15 flowers, but I'm putting 3 in each group. So I'm going to count and make groups of 3 as I count. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, I gave out all 15 flowers, and I put them into groups of 3. So my question is, how many vases did she fill? Well, here's a vase, 2 vases, 3 vases, 4 vases, 5 vases. So my quotient here is showing how many vases I filled up. Again, this quotient was how many were in each vase. Yes, the same equation, but 2 very different moments. Let me do that same thing with an array. I cannot number how many vases I have yet, so I'm just going to make groups of 3, taking my 15 flowers and putting them into groups of 3. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So vase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I made 5 vases of 3. Again, same quotient, but it means something very different. This is 15 divided into 3 groups, 15 divided into groups of 3. So really make sure that whenever you're drawing, you're really understanding what's happening in the story so that your visual can match. Because yes, your equation can match, but these equations match different moments. So go ahead and use these two strategies when you are working on your division using equal groups and arrays.